Shalom, shalom, beloved. It's me, Angel, again. Another saint. I'm going to be reading chapter 14 out of the book of Genesis, Bereshith. Here I go, excuse me. Father, Hashem, it's for you alone. And, and all the beloved, all the family, and for those who want to be in it. Chapter 14 out of the book of Bereshith. Try to read up here. Itchy. Sorry. And it came to be in the days of Amraphel, sovereign of Shinar, Arioch, sovereign of Elazar, Kedorlaomer, sovereign of Elam, and Tidal, sovereign of Goyim. No clue if I'm pronouncing those names right, forgive me. That they fought against Bera, sovereign of Sodom, Birsha, sovereign of Amorah, Shinab, sovereign of Atma, Shemeber, sovereign of Seboyim, and the sovereign of Bela, that is Zoar. All these joined together in the valley of Ziddim, that is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Kedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the sovereigns that were with him came and smote the Rephaim in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, and the Zuzim in Hem, and the Amites in Shawen, Kiryathayim, and the Horites in their mountain of Zair, as far as El Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they turned back and came to Ain Mishpah, that in Kadesh, that is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites who dwelt in Hatzetzin Tamar, and the sovereign of Sidom, and the sovereign of Amorah, and the sovereign of Atma, and the sovereign of Zeboyim, and the sovereign of Bela, that is Zoar, went out and joined together in battle in the valley of Ziddim, against Kedorlaomer, sovereign of Elam, and Tidal, sovereign of Goyim, and Amraphel, sovereign of Shinar, and Arioch, sovereign of Elazar, 4 sovereigns against 5. And the valley of Ziddim had many tar pits, and the sovereigns of Zidom and Amorah fled and fell there, and the remainder fled to the mountains. And they took all the goods of Zidom and Amorah, and all their food, and went away. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, whom dwelt in Sidom, and his goods, and left. And one who had escaped came and informed Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt by the terebinth trees of Mamre the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and they had a covenant with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his 318th trained servants who were born in his own house, and went into pursuit as far as Dan. And he and his servants divided against them by night, and smote them, and pursued them as far as Hobah, which is on the left of Damascus. So he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his brother Lot and his goods, as well as the women and the people. And after his return from the defeat of Kedorlaomer and the sovereigns who were with him, the sovereign of Sodom came out to meet him at the valley of Shaweh, that is, the sovereign's valley. And Melchizedek, sovereign of Shalem, brought out bread and wine. Now he was the Kohen of the Most High El. And he barak him and said, Baruch be Abram of the Most High El, possessor of the Shemayim and the earth. And Baruch be the Most High El, who has delivered your enemies into your hand. And he gave him 1/10 of all. And the sovereign of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself. But Abram said to the sovereign of Sodom, I have lifted my hand to Hashem, the Most High El, the possessor of the Shamayim and earth, not to take a thread or a sandal strap, or whatever is yours, lest you should say, I have made Abram rich, except only what the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. Beloved, that was chapter 14 out of Genesis. Bereshith 14. Shalom, shalom. Let me continue to chapter 15.